somebody yawning. Woo! But it's time to get the money, bro. Woo! You can't act funny about that money, yo. Early in the morning. Woo! Can I hit it in the morning? Woo! But you gotta feed them kids. Jim with chips. Y'all know what the business is. What? I said what? I said what? I said what? It's Jim with juice. Y'all know what the business is. What? I said, okay. 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 It's down, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, fresh dinner, dinner,
What's up? Woo,
fresh
Truth
in this,
Nation
yeah,
and all
fresh
the
in this
juicy
big
jammers
with
out
a
there.
lot
What
more
is
beer.
popping, guys? And good morning, Milwaukee.
Porridge,
Hey,
okay,
you are now tapped into
okay,
sipping on and waking up to
okay,
jamming with
okay.
juice. I am
It's
your girl,
down,
Money
right?
Juice, so I was keeping it juicy. And of
Okay.
course, I got my boy Benjammin with me.
It is amazing.
Duh. And of course, I've got Glenn on the ones and twos.
So amazing.
What it
So
do, y'all?
amazing.
And we are live from the American Family
So
Insurance Studios here
amazing.
at the
It's
Avenue in the heart of
amazing.
downtown
So
Milwaukee.
amazing. It's
Thank y'all so much for
amazing.
tapping into the show this morning. I hope
Okay.
y'all had a
Okay.
decent weekend despite
Okay.
all of the craziness that was going on this weekend in Milwaukee and the city. But like I said, every single time, you guys, make sure you are on our YouTube page at 101.7 The Truth, so you can watch us do the show live, get the full experience of jamming with juice, okay? Interact with us in the chat, be a part of our Juicy Jammer community. And you already know we got some juicy jammers in the chat right now, ready to get the show cracking.
Oh snap!
Ready to
snap!
get this Monday started the right way.
Oh
so,
snap!
You know we gotta do our morning roll call. Ain't that right, Benjammin?
Let's get it cracking!
Man, can you please give me my theme music? Shout out to S.E.
Good morning, S.E.
We got Willie Graves.
Good morning, Willie.
This morning, not really a city.
Not really a city girl. Good morning.
We got Kawanda.
Grand Rising, Kawanda.
Jeff. We got
Jeffrey. Good morning. Tell him my brother good morning.
We got Anita Nicole.
At Penn Blake. At Penn Blake. Good morning. Anita Nicole. Top of the morning to you, Queen. Talia. Good morning to you. Latasha. Good morning. Kimberly. Good morning. Sierra. Good morning. Venus to Uranus. Good morning. Jasmine. Good morning. Craig at your lodge. Good morning. Sir Charles. Good morning. Kay Green, good morning. Britton Jackson, good morning. Alfonso Dupree, good morning. That one guy, good morning. Kisser Safety, good morning.
Sears here too. Wow, y'all ready?
Sincere, top of the morning to you, dog.
I love this so much.
Yes.
I'm so happy, you guys. How are y'all doing?
How y'all feeling?
That's the first question I do want to just ask. How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? I know we had a really, really rough weekend. But in the midst of the rough weekend, there were still some really beautiful parts of it. And that's some of the stuff that I want to highlight real quick right now, are just some of the beautiful things that I did see take place over the weekend. And we can get to the other things a little bit later. But then you also go ahead and say what you like to say.
I also want to put this out here, Truth Nation. Anybody who has any stories about Tweezy, anybody who has any stories or connection to Jamal White, the kid who was actually found, he was finally found over this weekend, call in, text in, man. We know that the city is hurting. And we, as radio hosts, take this responsibility that you guys have put up on us very seriously. And right now we know that the city is hurting. So make sure that you call in, text in at 833-212-1017 so you can get your voice heard. Allow the city to, I'm going to allow the city to mourn and grieve how they like to, but call in and let us know exactly how you feeling, man, because again, like you said, it's a lot that happened this weekend. Some of it was all sunshine, but some of it was also grim. But call in, text in at any time for this specific show. And let us know exactly how you feeling about Tweezy and or Jamal White, because it's ridiculous out here, man.
Yes, it definitely is. But I want to start with Friday, because Friday was the Beyond the Mic over there, Mr. B's.
Yes,
Shout out to
yes.
Mr. B. Shout out to Sherwin's Beyond the Mic event.
Shout out to Craig at Mr. B's,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Craig Berry. I wish I could have went so bad. If y'all didn't know, I had to work. It was our Negro Leagues tribute game that night.
Oh, you had to go out there and work the Negro League.
I did. And shout out to Social X too, because Social X helped put together like all of the like vendors and put together the entertainment over there for the Negro League tribute game. And it was beautifully black, y'all. Like I was up there. I had to do a quick little hit up there and I got to see everybody and experience it. But you had DJ Gemini Gilly up there doing her thing. Troy Tyler had performed. Marina was teaching people how to do line dances. And just the different vendors that were there from Classic. I saw Kendall there with her earrings. Jungle Gems Vintage Shop was there. And everybody was there. It was a lot of stuff going down. People were there having a good time. The music was going.
Wow.
The black people were having a good time. The art was going. Shout out to everybody who was drawing art, like live art sessions over there to promote the Negro Leagues game and all that stuff. It was just really beautiful. So shout out to that. But I do wish I could have went to Beyond the Mic because seeing Bob, all the clips and the pictures, and I'm like, oh man, I got FOMO because Bob was up there performing, and then I saw JD was doing his poetry.
Yeah, JD definitely dropped a few bombs.
I think it's Vanessa who's always taking pictures of everybody.
Vanessa was down there too. Shout out to Vanessa.
I wish I could have been in those pictures, and it was just really cool. Ben, how was your experience there?
Yeah, nah, man. Just like every Beyond the Mic, it's an experience, right? And it was actually pretty dope, though. It was actually pretty dope just seeing everything from my perspective. You know, going down there, being able to run into Al, the 69 God. He's always a nice celebrity and a good person to have around when you're deciding to throw any kind of party. And then just seeing all the true fans who came out there. I actually met Miss Sandra for the first time.
Did you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, very beautiful soul, very beautiful spirit. And it just, you know what it really tells me is how much we do need our elders, right? Like how much we need our elders because they got so much, wisdom to bestow upon us to actually help not only ourselves in this time right now, but the future generations to help out the kids, man. And she dropped a few nuggets on me about, Milwaukee. And I was like, man, I thank you so much. God bless you, Miss Sandra, man, because we need more people like you. But I ran into her, ran into a mutual friend. I guess I could say a mutual friend of mine and a childhood friend of mine. Ran into her. She was very cool. And it's just always good going out and seeing all the beautiful Truth Nation listeners and all our supporters, for them to come out and party with us.
Yeah, no, for real.
I can't wait till we do a Jamming with Juice party.
Oh, you already know that's going to be cracking.
Yeah.
Okay, Jamming with Juice party, Glenn, you're going to have to be on 1 to 2.
Yeah. Get it cracking for real out here.
No, it's definitely be fun. It definitely be fun. But it looked like a blast, and just all of our listeners, they feel so comfortable with us, and we appreciate y'all for supporting the station and just supporting all of us as hosts and just workers here at The Truth. And we wouldn't be able to do any of this without y'all. So I just wanted to say that as well.
No, facts. I ran into Gerardo and his wife,
so they always supporting every single one.
Yeah, and it's just one of the things where it's like, it's almost like a family reunion. Like you're able to catch up with people you ain't seen in a long time.
Exactly.
And that's exactly how it felt to me. And before I even move on, I gotta say that Truth Nation, we did lose somebody. Well, a part of Truth Nation. Yeah. We lost Miss Rose over this weekend, man. Condolences to Miss Rose. Rest in peace to her. Just like I said before, we need our elders, man. They got so much wisdom to bestow upon us. But with that being said, since the inception of 101 the Truth, Miss Rose has been an avid caller, avid listener of 101 the Truth, and always gave some kind of wisdom to, to steer us in a better path. So rest in peace, Miss Rose, and God bless you.
Yes, shout out to Miss Rose. Mm-hmm. Your job is done here on earth.
Yeah.
I will say that. But then also the next day, you guys, we had 2 truth events back to back.
Back to back.
Violence.
Right.
So shout out to Tori Lowe for the walk, and I think it was at a very timely time. I have to say that. It was definitely needed, especially with the news of Tweezy passing away.
Correct.
And the fact that he was even supposed to be at the walk.
Man, that would have been so good for Tweezy to be at the walk, man.
really crazy that the man didn't even get to see the event, like less than 12 hours before the event even happened. The
Mm-hmm.
fact that he was here, and y'all have to let me know, he was
Right.
here last week,
Right.
literally like
And,
Wednesday,
and,
two
and
days before he passed.
And man, what is so crazy is because I remember the day Tweezy had came here, but I was upset. I was upset because I was like, dog, Tweezy's here. Where's Tweezy? Like, where Tweezy at right now? Because
Yeah.
like okay, for everybody out there, Truth Nation, for me, I'm Benjammin. Again, I am from Racine, but one of the first, like me coming from Racine up to Milwaukee, I got to understanding like the lay of the land. I mean, honestly, like the hood politics of Milwaukee, right? I got to understand who the Movers and Shakers is, and I'll never forget seeing Tweezy coming to V100 so often. And I remember
Mm-hmm.
being like, Branch, like who is this dude, bro? Like he comes through all the time. Always has a lot of money with him, but he's also passing out different flyers, or he's gonna do a ticket giveaway. He got something going on. And this is when I started understanding like how big, having how important it is to have promoters, promoters in the streets, a part of the radio station. Like you kind of need two and two. You need those to go hand in hand. So you, as a radio station, could be moving and grooving out here in the clubs, so to speak, right? But once I found out who Tweezy was, I was like, damn, like this dude he got a lot of energy, but not only just a lot of energy, a lot of respect, like a lot of respect. So much so, like again, I've never really had a real sit down conversation with Tweezy, but I always wanted to be around this dude because I could feel his influence. I could understand his importance in the city of Milwaukee. Like again, that's why people will call Tweezy Milwaukee's mayor, because it just felt like it, bro. It just felt like it. And I remember just being at last time I actually first and last time I got a chance to speak with Tweezy, we were at the T Grizzly joint with Cash Down and all of them
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, and I was in awe because like to me, like again, just meeting people who have influence, have some kind of power, have some kind of respect from the people, and people who are a man of the people. I admire them people. I admire those people, and I want to get to know them more. So I just remember running up to Tweezy. I was like, "Hey, Tweezy, man." Hey, I was going off the Henny and stuff, but I'm like, "Hey, Tweezy, man. How are you
Not at a
doing?"
work
Yeah,
event.
well, wait, whatever. I wasn't getting paid. I was out there, and I was like, what up? I'm like, what up, Tweezy, man? My name is Benjammin. I'm a new radio host, man. And I would love to have you on. And I don't think he really heard me. I don't think he really heard me because the music was so loud. But he gave me my respect though. He was like, all right, well, you keep doing what you're doing and keep on going about your life. And I was like, damn, man, that was really Tweezy, a Milwaukee legend. So it's so sad to hear that he passed away. And again, like you said before, Juice, the timing of it all, right? Because he was supposed to be walking with us in the walk to end violence, the walk against violence, just the following day. I would really like to say that everybody who even walked and participated in that walk on Saturday, I would like to say that Tweezy Spirit was a part of all of them, right? Because a lot of people who were even walking to against violence or stopping, trying to walk to stop violence, everybody was thinking about people we've lost here in Milwaukee, or people were thinking about the missing kid at the time, Jamal White. There was a lady out there, and I forget her son's name, but she had just lost her son and was on the Tori Lowe show probably a week prior to the walk against violence. So everybody out there who even participated, we thank you for coming out and supporting. But I know for a fact a lot of people's hearts and minds were all in the right place. Either they were thinking about Tweezy, they were thinking about Jamal White, him coming back home, or they were thinking about a loved one that they had already lost.
Mm-hmm.
And other people were just being in there to show empathy and support to the next person. So kudos to everybody who came out and supported, man. We need more. We need more. And as I said on the video, we may have walked to end violence on Saturday, but that does not mean the walk against violence stopped right then and there. It keeps on going because, again, we have to talk about these things to make certain that, we can live in a better, safer community in the future. The things that I've lived through, I don't want my children or my generations that come after me to have to go through whatsoever. And I don't think that's something that Tweezy wanted at all.
Right. So, like Ben said earlier, you can call in if you have anything that you would like to say in remembrance of Tweezy, or even your thoughts on just the weekend as a whole, because I feel like it was a
Right.
very violent weekend this weekend. But I do want to just shout out DJ Gemini Gilly again,
Mm-hmm.
because she had her 2000s themed party over the weekend on Saturday. It was over there on North Avenue in the Ivanhoe Plaza. And those are the type of vibes that we need to try to replicate in the city of Milwaukee every single time. Like, One thing I will say is I know we've been having a lot just going on in the world right now, and a lot of people are trying to go through like trying to have escapism, right? Whether it's from our shows
Right.
with Love Island or whether it be just going out and having a good time. And you need though that energy. You need some positive energy, and especially after the weekend that we had, we needed some good energy. So to see everybody turning up in their 2000 themed clothes and the 2000 themed music over there outside. It was an outside summer 2K party. Shout out DJ Gemini Gilly for that one because she knows how to throw a party and allow for people to feel good about
Mm-hmm.
themselves, especially during, like I said, during the times that we are in. And so that's the type of energy that I want to see. I don't want to see people wanting to go out to the club and then them not making it home.
Right.
Especially if they're not it's bad when they are the target, but especially when they're not the target as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like them bullets wasn't even supposed to be for me.
Yeah.
And that's really what I want to see in the city is more people being able to have fun and make it home and live to see another day. And that's not what I've been seeing going on in the recent months, in the recent last year or two. It just seems like it keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. But overall, I think this was a good time that the city came together and we were able to go
Man.
out and look for that young boy
Right.
Jamal White. Like I saw
Right.
so many people taking it upon themselves to want to go out there and find a Jeep that looked like the Jeep,
Yeah.
that abducted him. And
Yeah.
so that was really good to see that we came together in that way. And
Yeah.
even for like Tweezy, everybody was posted up at his Hookahs by Tweezy on Fond du Lac and stuff like that, and had the balloons and the remembrance of him. It was beautiful to see. A very sad time, but it was beautiful to just see the community come together. And who knows, maybe people just think differently before they go out there and just start shooting people. That's just how I kind of feel about it.
No, that's real, Juice. That's real, man. And so many people did come out to try to find Jamal White. Like there were even people from Racine who drove up and went on their Facebook Lives to try to find Jamal White. So when the
Exactly.
community come together, the community comes together.
Yes. But up next, you guys, we are about to talk about something juicy. Obviously, we got to get into something juicy. But after that, we want to dive a little deeper into what actually happened with the Jamal White situation and what happened with Tweezy downtown over there on Water Street. So, like we said, you can call in if you would like 833-212-1017. Let us know how you guys just felt over the weekend because it did feel like it's just a cloud, just like a really dark cloud over the actually over the country right now, but I'll just keep it to Milwaukee for right now. But some juicy, you guys, is coming up next. So keep it locked. We got more conversations coming at you. It's January Juice.
I'm gonna take a piss. Yeah, man. If y'all don't know, so much happened in Milwaukee this weekend, man. It's crazy. Because when you do a morning show, everybody expects for you to, have a story, have a juice, because they looking for some kind of outlet, to speak. They talk, they talk, you know what I'm saying? Turn this camera off. Talk, they talk, though. So, it is what it is, man. It's unfortunate that it's happened, and it's happening. We just gotta continue to go on and move on in our lives, and I don't know. Try to be everything that we can be in this lifetime, as I always say. Because if not, shoot, we're losing out big time, man. End up losing out big time. Your financial goals are closer than you think. But are they?
Learn more at associatedbank.com/lending or ask a banker for details. Subject to credit approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you or anyone you know looking for a new job opportunity? Attend the City of Milwaukee Fair on on Thursday, July 24th from noon to 3 p.m. at 2 locations. Visit us at Sherman Park in the Mary Ryan Boys and Girls Club Baseball Diamond, located at 3000 North Sherman Boulevard, and at the Washington Park Band Shell, located at 4599 West Lloyd Street. Vendors from multiple employment sectors will be present.
Tupac's dead, gotta speak for yourself.
Training,
No,
upskilling,
what do you say?
and
Tupac's dead, gotta think for yourself.
food and refreshments while supplies last, and the chance to make
That's
your
the real,
next
man.
Your success matters.
You gotta
are here
think for
Cross
yourself.
Council members DeAndre Jackson and Russell Stanford
All these things are supposed to be in place to help.
Milwaukee Common Council, City of Milwaukee Department of Administration, Office of Community Wellness and Safety, Northcott Neighborhood House, Fathers Making Progress, Northwest Side Community Development Corporation, State of Wisconsin DWD, Ross Innovative Employment Solutions, Goodwill Industries of Southeast Wisconsin, UMOS, DCMKE, 30th Street Corridor, Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Milwaukee, Milwaukee County Parks, Greater Milwaukee Urban League, Maximus, and Amplifier.
This is Jamming with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
That song is funny. Welcome back, everybody. You are tapped into Jamming with Juice on this lovely Monday. We appreciate y'all so much for tapping in. Make sure you are on our YouTube page at 1017 The Truth so you can watch us at the show live, get the full experience of Jamming with Juice, and join us in the chat. Interact with us. Let us know how you guys are feeling about these topics that we are talking about, because right now it is time for us to get into something juicy. All right, you guys, I want to give a big congratulations to this couple as if I know them myself, which I don't. But when I saw this post, I was smiling literally from ear to ear. But our R&B girly, our R&B princess of right now, I will say Coco Jones, she just got recently engaged over the weekend to NBA star Donovan Mitchell, you guys. I think they call him Spider. Spider, is that his nickname? Spider! Yes, Donovan Mitchell popped the question to my girl Coco Jones, and they have like a drone shot video of how they walked in together, and you could see the water in the background, and they have like a bunch of trees around. It looked like they on a really nice vacation, and he got down on that knee and he proposed to my girl Coco Jones, and they finally put the pictures up on social media and made it Instagram social media official, you guys. And so it was so exciting to see, because I knew behind closed doors that they was actually dating, but they never put it out there for anybody to see. So they never posted about each other, they never let it be known. So a lot of the times, this was the first time people were saying like, oh my god, I didn't even know that they were dating. And that's exactly how you do it, because when you got a bunch of people in your business, it don't work for your relationship. That's what I have come to see. Like, as soon as you start posting about people, it's like all the drama, people just get into your business. And so I like that they kept it private, they kept it low key, and you gonna see her. She popped out with the ring. She did, and she looks nice, and she's happy. It seems like she's happy. It seems like he's happy, and I'm just happy for them, because I love me some black love. Okay, so shout out to Coco Jones and Donovan Mitchell.
Now, black love is beautiful. It seems like some people understand that notion to keep your relationship private. Megan Thee Stallion and
Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson seemed like they came out and said they're together now. So we'll see if we get some more black love
as well. And remember I had brought that up on
you did.
Report, and I said fans are suspecting that Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion are with each other right now, because in the background of her photo you can see Klay Thompson sitting over there, I don't know, reading a book or something in the back on one of them beach chairs.
I thought it was just another light-skinned brother.
You did.
That's what I thought. I was like, come on, man.
I think they're together. So that's another R&B, not R&B, but NBA and musician couple that popped out over the weekend.
More black love.
And Megan Thee Stallion, and hopefully they go all the way. I don't know. Maybe they just have fun, because sometimes it seems like these girls and these guys just be wanting to have fun with each other. Have fun with each other. But with Coco, I'm really happy about that one because she is deserving of love, you know. And I just want to throw out there too that they said Sierra and Russell Wilson helped them
Get
or
together.
helped Donovan Mitchell put the proposal together.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, people are calling them like the fairy godparents of the industry, hooking the people up together and, you know, getting that love going because they also helped what's that girl's name? Normani, I think. Normani and that football player.
Yeah, or is it Normandy?
DK Metcalf together.
True,
they got them
true.
together. And now they helping, you know, Donovan Mitchell propose to Coco Jones. It's like, dang, everybody's like, I need me a Sierra in my life.
Man,
like, they should do a show or something.
You just need a married couple that actually loves one another to start permeate more love. Yeah. Like when you listening and getting all your advice from single people can't give you advice on how to deal with relationships. All right, you can only take advice from people who have been in relationships for long term to actually understand what it's like being with somebody for X amount of years. You know, so. Yeah, and that whole loyalty.
Yeah, I can agree with that. So shout out to everybody involved in the entire situation. I'm just really happy for my girl Coco.
Yeah, shout out to Coco.
But now we gotta hop on Drake's case, you guys. We gotta hop on Drake's case. Drake has been making headlines since his song with headlines, and I need to understand what really is going through this man's mind, because as of right now, I guess he is headlining Wireless Festival, which is an annual music festival held in London, England, known for showcasing popular and upcoming artists in the genres of rap, hip-hop, urban contemporary music. And he's been headlining this show, right? I mean, he brought out Sexy Red. He's doing all of the things.
He brought out Bobby V, too.
Bobby, who's like Valentino?
Bobby Valentino. And Bobby Valentino said, I'm signing the OVO.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Bobby. Like, good for you. But I will just say that earlier, like last week, Drake was going viral because they noticed that his LeBron tattoo has now been covered up, and now it's of Shay Shay, who's number 2 on OKC Thunder. They just won the NBA Finals, and Shay Shay is actually from Canada, so Drake has some type of ties there. But if y'all don't know, Drake is also beefing with LeBron, and so he had LeBron's like Irish what was that, his high school jersey on his arm with number 23. And now that they're beefing, he done switched it up and put another man's jersey on his body and done covered up LeBron's jersey and put up Shay Shay's jersey for number 2. That's the first thing that people was like, oh, Drake, you got some issues going on. The second thing that happened is the audience started chanting like F Kendrick, and Drake was just feeling real good about that. He was like, oh yeah, I'll take a shot to that one. I'll take a shot to that. I'll take a shot to that. And it's like, bro, I don't think you need to be
with his fake
anything.
UK accent.
I don't think you need to be doing anything that involves Kendrick Lamar. If they mention his name, you need to tell them to just stop. Okay, because you did not know how to hold your own in that bat. Well, you tried, but you know, you lost it. Leave it alone. You don't have to bring it up no more. You don't have to take shots with nobody. Like, it's cool. It's cool. But the recent thing that Drake is currently going viral for, and people are eating him up on social media, y'all. He's speaking to this crowd in the UK, and he claims that the best lyricists in the world come from London. Yeah, he said, quote, the best lyricists in the world, mark my words, I don't care what nobody says, nobody can out-rap London. Nobody. No disrespect to America. No disrespect to my country. But nobody can out-rap London rappers. This is the best. This is the highest level. This is what I aspire to be. That is what Drake said as he was bringing out Skepta to perform with him out there at the Wireless Festival. And now you might be thinking like, Drake, what are you talking about? What are you really saying, and how are you saying, how and why are you saying it? Because this is exactly what Kendrick Lamar was saying when he was saying they not like us. Because how is your Canadian self, not even I don't know what your ties to hip hop are for real, other than the music that you put out. But you cannot go to another country and tell them that a genre that they did not even create, that they are the best at it. Like, I don't even know if he knows what lyricism really is, to be honest with you. Because you mean to tell me you are saying UK rappers who didn't create hip hop, didn't create the genre of rap or anything like that, are better than Jay-Z, Nas, Pac, Biggie, all the ones that
Keep
came
going.
before him.
Keep going.
You want me to keep? I could.
Rakim,
Yeah,
KRS
get the old ones. The old ones.
Are they better than
DMC?
the
I
Run
don't
DMC?
know.
Are they better than the Ludacris? You know, the
Yes.
Game, Kendrick Lamar.
50.
You know, and really, it made me mad.
Wayne.
Is he better than all my life? Oh my.
Cole.
Drake, in my honest opinion, my brethren, I really believe you are spiraling exactly like Kendrick said once before. All right, you cannot go over to the UK and pass these dudes the baton. First off, anybody in America, everybody in America knows for a fact they cannot stand when that London bloke accent come on
It's so
over your
fake.
airway. Oh my God, Drake, it is fake, man. It's a facade. It is a facade that you are putting on, Drake, and that's exactly what, like you said, that's exactly what Kendrick has been talking about. The fake persona, the cultural appropriation.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying?
Cultural appropriation.
Facts. That's what Drake is known to do. That is who he is. He is pandering to the UK crowd. That's what it came down to. He's pandering to the UK crowd because this man is afraid to come back to America and really perform. All right, because he know how America is feeling about him. Drake, you're being exactly what Kendrick Lamar told you were before and showed all of us what you are. You're a colonizer, Drake. You are a colonizer. Okay, whoever fits the goal that you're trying to obtain, as long as it benefits you, you don't care. You're gonna ride out with it. So Drake, you're gonna go ahead and put on the Wagwan accent when you're trying to sell to Jamaica and go across seas. You're gonna go ahead and put on the UK accent when you're over there in UK. You're gonna come into America and put on a fake Black American accent when you're here in America, Drake. So do we even know who Aubrey Graham is really? I don't think we do, Juice. I don't think we know America. I don't think Drake knows. Okay, I think he is battling. I think Drake is battling with his own identity at this point. He don't know if he want to be a underage girl named Anita Maxwin. Okay, he don't know if he want to be her. He don't know if he want to be a grown man. He don't know if he still want to be the boy from Degrassi. He does not know who he is, man, and it's very dangerous, especially because Drake is an emotional guy. He's an emotional dude, and I don't believe this is the battle plan, the strategy he should be coming back with if he's trying to get back on top in the good graces of all of hip hop.
Right.
I just don't believe it, man. And then for Drake to bring out Sexy Red, cool. I like it or whatever, but at the same time, you ain't doing nothing but parading a black woman around, just how the colonizers did before, and using her.
Like how he used all the Atlanta rappers.
Facts, and that's what he does. He's been using the hip hop game. Like if I'm being honest, Truth Nation, if I'm being totally honest with you, I think Drake's greatest job is being an actor. I think Drake has been acting as a rapper since he came into the game. I've been watching the 100 gigabytes that he dropped or whatever, which showed a whole bunch of different interviews and videos that he had did that were exclusive. It didn't go anywhere. However, when you listen to how Drake actually speaks, you'd be like, bro, you telling me this the same dude? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This the same dude.
Suburban.
He's definitely. I'm a suburban. He is a suburban type dude, man. And it's unfortunate that we allowed this sucker in the game like this. I'm you know. And then for him to disrespect hip hop by saying that UK has the best lyricists, Drake, get your ass up out of here. Get your ass up out of here, because right now you are spiraling, you're spiraling, and I can't wait for the Kendrick Lamar to drop some more fire on your ass.
And you know what's crazy? It's like I thought he was headed down a good path when he just dropped What Did I Miss? I like the song.
What did I miss? It's a good start.
Record, and I said,
good
bro,
start.
This is a really good record that Drake can come back with. Like he dancing and stuff.
Yeah. What did I miss? It was a good subliminal too.
It was.
It was a good subliminal.
He's naming a bunch of things.
What did he miss with LeBron?
It's like, dang, I thought y'all was my boys, but what did I miss?
Man.
Like, what did I miss that y'all was not really rocking with me how I thought that y'all was really rocking with me? I thought the song was so good, and I said, I like this, Drake. Yes, Drake is finally leaving,
Facts.
you know, the beef behind. He's
Right.
trying to go back
Right.
on his path of creating music that we like and creating music we want to listen to, and then you go and talk about UK rappers being better lyricists.
And you got to remember, Juice. You got to remember that. I really think where this is all stemming from, because again, Drake is an emotional type of guy. He's really upset that America, quote unquote, turned his back on him, or at least he so thought. Drake, you're Canadian. At the end of the day, you're not an American dude. So I don't think you'll ever understand these hood politics that really go on to dictate how big you become or how minimal you become. Like, you know, there's a person on here, Princess Beverly Ann. She goes on this say, look, Drake went on and got that BBW. He got the BBW. You know, he got the fake abs and stuff now. So he's in a whole different lane of his life. He's in a whole different lane of his life. He's living inside of his ego, and he's trying to, you know, heal that bruised ego of his own. And he's doing that by disrespecting America. But I will tell you, Drake, I will tell you this, Drake, and mark my words, Truth Nation, all the perks that Drake used to get with UMG, all the rollouts, all the marketing, all that stuff, I guarantee you that is going to cease. That is going to stop. That's another reason I believe that Drake is traveling around the world, but is afraid to bring his ass right here, back home in America, to go ahead and tour all over again. Because he knows he got to go to LA.
Man,
he knows he has to go to California. He's been overseas for a long time. He knows he has to touch back down in LA, where California is Kendrick Lamar's birthplace. He knows he has to go and come back there. And y'all know what it's like out here on the block or whatever, you know, and somebody afraid to get up that porch where it seems like Drake is, you know what's finna happen then, you know. And I think Drake is afraid to get up off that porch. So I'll stop right then and there.
Yeah, but Drake, you know, go back to just making your music ready, and like leave Kendrick alone, leave all that alone. Just focus on yourself. That's all I'll say.
Like Gigi said in the YouTube chat board, she says, a wounded Scorpio ain't no coming back from that.
That is funny. Shout out Gigi. All right, the last thing I do want to bring up for some juicy, you guys, and I'll make it really quick, but I think this is something that you all should be aware of, especially if you live in Texas-Mexico border area. But the U.S. plans to drop millions of flies from the sky to fight flesh-eating maggots. Yeah, this is according to CBS News, and they said the U.S. government is preparing to breed billions of flies and then dump them out of airplanes over Mexico and southern Texas to fight a flesh-eating maggot. They say it sounds like a plot of a horror movie, but it is part of the government's plans for protecting the U.S. from a bug that could devastate its beef industry and mess up the wildlife and even kill household pets. So I guess they're called like screwworm maggots. Screwworm maggots, I've never heard of them before, but they're flesh-eating New World screwworm maggots. And they could seriously harm, like I said, wildlife, pets, but even people. And so that is why the U.S. is saying we're going to dump these flies out over Mexico and the Texas border so we can stop the pests from reproducing. Now, the plan costs $29.5 billion, and it aims to avoid potential damage that could reach up to $100 billion. So if y'all are in the Mexico southern Texas border, if y'all just start seeing a bunch of flies coming out the sky, listen, I would just take cover, because that just sounds like something I would not want to be a part of. Y'all know how I am with bugs, and so I just don't. I don't like this idea, but hey, if it's gonna help protect something that needs to be protected, go ahead and do it. Just let me know ahead of time so then I can go be in the house. That's what I would do if I lived in those areas. So I'm just letting y'all know that if it's starting there, it could be spreading out, and who knows what could happen in the future, but it could come over here. And that is something I don't want. So let them get it done. But I'm just letting y'all know the flies is coming out of Jumanji.
Yeah, nah, that sounds like a very scary movie. I'm really wondering though. You know, I'm really wondering when it comes down to them dropping all of these flies. Like, do they assume that the flies are going to start eating the screwworm maggots, or like will they start to like interbreed and then kills it off?
Probably interbreed it, kill it off, whatever they want to do. They think it'll solve the problem.
Yeah, I would hate to be at that border right now, and I mean, especially because like I don't know, it's just getting weird in the Southwest, you know, because they're even talking about like people are trying to go down to Mexico to go kick it and stuff, but because of the resistance we've been putting up against the illegal immigrants and detaining them, putting them in alligator Alcatraz. A lot of the Mexican population down there are protesting and rioting against white Americans when they come down to their, you know, part of the land.
I just think this is just crazy to even think about. But SIP says they fired half of CDC. Yeah, well, this is what you get. Well, all right, you guys. So that was something juicy, and I appreciate y'all for tapping in for that one. But when we come back from our 3-minute juice break, we're actually going to get into the story of 7-year-old Jamal White, you guys. And if you have any comments or questions or things you want to get off your chest when it comes to Tweezy's passing or even Jamal White, you can let your voice be heard at 833-212-1017, or you can put it in our YouTube chat as well.
Can I just say this one last thing about Drake? You want to know how feminine this dude is? He got a LeBron James tattoo covered up with another man's number on there. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not getting two men
I just
tatted down.
said that.
I know, but I just wanted to underscore one more time because it's just so ridiculous to me. Like,
I
if
mean, it's not surprising.
Glenn,
He got a bunch of tattoos. He got Wayne on him. He got a big
Wayne is
old
different.
Aaliyah on his back.
Aaliyah is
He got a
different.
lot of men on his back.
He got a lot of men on his back. He got too many
On that
men on his
body.
skin. Okay, he got too many men on his skin. But for him to get the LeBron James tattoo, I understand. But for you to get somebody who just got into the leagues, number tattooed on you, it's just as feminine as it gets, man. And what did they say? Tap my name on you so I know it's real. Even if you get a name tattooed, it ain't real no more.
And like to get it covered up with another man.
Another
like,
man.
Bro,
what do you own, Drake?
But all right, anyway.
Fix them fake ass abs.
We're gonna take a 3-minute juice break and come back talking about Jamal White. So keep it locked.
He need a
guys.
black
More
woman in his
conversations
life.
On the way.
Don't touch that dial. You are jamming with Juice on 1017 1017thetruth.com and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the award-winning 1017 The